So it's Wednesday the 12th. I've just started for the morning and I stopped off at a bakery to get some bread, but instead of getting bread, I bought what I'm assuming is a chocolate pretzel. I think they called it a CYCLNG. Bread was too expensive and this was actually cheaper than a baguette, so winning. At Christmas you get those biscuit tins that you get out when all the family come round. You get the Cadbury's ones and you get the Fox's ones, and in those tins you get those biscuits that look like miniature pretzels covered in dark chocolate. Well, that is exactly what this is. It's not a pretzel, it's a biscuit with dark chocolate on it. This is the big brother of that biscuit you get at Christmas in the tins, and it is absolutely amazing. So I'm not meant to take any photos, so I'll be really quick with this, but this is the German Test and Innovation Centre for Porsche. It is absolutely huge, and apparently somewhere down there is a test track where they test all of the cars. It's huge. The last hour or so, every car I've seen has been a Porsche, all kinds of Porsches, and as you can see there, it's just lined up everywhere. It's absolutely insane. I don't know if you can hear that, but that is the edge of the Porsche test track. Oh, there's one going round now. Cycling to Stuttgart, and these views are what I imagine it would look like on the west coast of America. I imagine this is what Germany would look like. It's really nice. On almost every road there's some kind of track or path running alongside it that you can cycle. Big uphill section, huge truck. I haven't got a clue what it is down there that they're digging away or excavating, but just look at the sheer size of that. It's been cut away from the earth. It's insane. It's mad. So today has been a really tough day, just physically, just so many hills, way more than France, way more than I was expecting. And Stuttgart is somewhere over this. I couldn't take the main road in there because they don't allow cyclists on that road, and I couldn't find any specific cycle path. So this is what I'm left with. I believe that no matter which one of these paths I take, I will eventually get into Stuttgart. Pretty sure that's going the wrong way because I've just come that way, so we're not doing that one. That's going to take me too far below Stuttgart, and where I want to go next is level with Stuttgart, and that will take me too far below and I'd have to cut back up. So basically it's either of these two paths. It's a massive hill. Don't know if you can't really see that gradient, I suppose, but I suppose the only benefit is when I get to the top, it's going to be downhill, hopefully. So yeah, a day of absolutely painstakingly slow cycling because of just the amount of ascents I've done, and it doesn't even feel like I've gone downhill today. I'm moving a lot slower than I would like to have, but it's literally just the sheer height of everything. As soon as I cross that border into Germany, everything's been an uphill cycle the whole way. So yeah, I mean, I just got to get on with it and try and get to Stuttgart. I haven't made it out of Stuttgart. It's 5:30. I'm absolutely wrecked for the day because I got up early today to try and get a head start on the cycling. Checked on the map, couldn't find any camping sites. Was going to try and go to Esslingen, but it was very confusing how to get there in Stuttgart. You have to kind of go to the north of the city, cross the water, and then south all the way out. But as per in Germany, as soon as you stop on your bike for more than a second, someone will approach you and ask you if you're lost. It's happened 8 or 9 times today. 2 of those times I've kind of been lost. But it's just incredible the fact that they see somebody and automatically just stop to check what's going on and how are they, and So I met this guy, Czech guy, called Vence, and he said to go to Esslingen, you, like I said, you go north, you cross the river, you follow this one path. This one path will take you all the way there, out of the city and all the way there. It's about 15 kilometres. So I said that I was hoping to find somewhere to camp tonight, and he said, not a problem, I'll show you a campsite that's on that path before I go home so that you can have somewhere to camp tonight. So this is where I am tonight. It's not on any maps. I don't have Wi-Fi, so I wouldn't have found it. I went to the local McDonald's. They don't do Wi-Fi for free in McDonald's here. And this is where I am tonight. The guys there is so funny, you wouldn't believe it, but the guys there, they are English and Canadian from a school in Slough. They've just gone to the supermarket. When they get back, I'll have a chance to have a proper chat, get their names, and they've invited me to have some food with them this evening. So just to finish off the day really, today's been a very tough day physically. It's been a lot of ascending in Germany, constant hill climbs where you don't actually seem to descend at any point. It's just been non-stop ruthless. Every time you get into a village, out of nowhere, the way out is a huge steep climb. Coming into Stuttgart earlier, I did a massive climb over like a national park to come down into it because the main road in was cars only. But all in all things considered, I'm enjoying Germany a lot more. I think that is a mixture of having better opportunities at the moment, in the sense of, like, you know, every time you stop, someone comes to speak to you. The majority of people speak English, or if not, they try to speak English. If you can't speak German, they're not fussed. They're very welcoming. They want to have a chat with you, completely different to France. And the fact that yet again I've met, you know, 2 English-speaking people to socialise with tonight, which is going to be really nice. You know, just the luck I'm having at the moment is a lot better. The distance, miles-wise, isn't happening, which is frustrating. But you can't do 100 miles where it's constantly ascending. You can do 100 miles flat. I did that on the second day, but you can't do it where it's constantly up and down, and there's no way to know that really. It just makes me wonder now. I mean, I hope to get to Stuttgart last night. I hope to get through Stuttgart and to Esslingen, which is where I was going today. I hope to get there yesterday, which means I'm a day behind, which probably means Munich's either 2 or 3 days away, really, realistically. But from Munich, looks like it's a downhill gradient to Passau, which then leaves me wondering about the Danube or the Danube, because essentially, in my mind, I'm thinking if it's a river, it's got to be relatively, you know, flat gradient all the way along. But you know, not necessarily. It could be flowing away from the Black Sea, so it could be a higher sea level, or maybe it is flat, but the path you take actually goes up and down, you know, on cliff edges or whatever, or mountains, or not mountains, but you know, like a high bank. And also the maps only cover it so far. It stops, I think, before even Romania. Yeah, I think it's Romania that the maps don't actually go into, even though the Danube continues. So originally I've planned to come away from the Danube and go south around the bottom and then east again, because there's a lot of mountains at the top where the maps stop, and I don't fancy my chances trying to cycle through them at the moment. But when I get Wi-Fi and I get closer to that point, and I can ask people as well when I'm going through, you know, Vienna and places like that, then I'll be better equipped to know, because that could shave a big chunk off the journey. Because at the moment I am a little bit behind, but you know, like I say, some of these limitations aren't physical. They're not up to me really. It's up to the way that the land is, and I can only pick the best route that I can find with the information I have. So very tough physically day, but good. I'm in good spirits. I'm enjoying today. I'm excited about the fact that these guys are coming back from the supermarket soon. We can have a chat. They've been all over Europe at the moment in their car because they teach. They're going back to school on Monday, so they've been trying to see as much as Europe as possible by the sounds of things. So I'm sure they'll have some good stories to exchange, and I think I'll leave you with that then. Tomorrow I'll head for Esslingen and start the road down to Munich, and could be there in 2-3 days. But when I get there, I definitely think I'll have another another rest day. I haven't yet had a beer in Germany, so I look forward to having a proper German pint. So yeah, see you tomorrow.